Now, looking at that, when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala Jalla wa ala mentioned it to the creation and offered the amana that look, O creation, that you can Jannah, heavenly, and more than the Jannah, the ziyarah, the company of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's presence and His witnessing His glory and forever life, that was very much attraction in there. It's like you are kings. And not kings of the temporal world, but for the ever world. So when these things were shown, me and you and everyone was sitting outside the ring or on the fence looking, yeah, this is wonderful. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala offered this amana, this trust actually, that yes, whoever wants. Inna aradna al-amanata ala samawat wal ard. So when the other creation saw, they were sitting outside and seeing the scenario, they said it is too much of a risk. If we go along that path and we get trapped, we are doomed. It's our end of our pleasure and thing. So everyone was sitting outside the ring. No one wants to enter this actually contest. No one wants to enter. कोई उसमें मुकाबले में हिस्सा नहीं लेना चाहता. It's too much at stake. It's too much you can gain as well. मैंने और आपने, me and you, we jumped off the fence into the ring. हमने कहा कि या अल्लाह, yes, we will fulfill. We will deal with this thing. We will be the ones who will uphold your command. We will deal with these challenges. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala did not interfere. He offered the creation. Jinnat did the same as well. So we entered the ring. Now Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said in the Quran, Innahu kana zaluman jahula. I didn't command them to take this. They could also live in bliss without being tested. Imagine you, like angels, no test, nothing. All pleasure. But you can't get to the highest level, but like angelic life, it's good life as well. The angels, life of angels is good. But they can't gain that kind of pleasure, that kind of closeness, that kind of actually love and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's ma'rifah, which actually human being spirit can do. So there we are, other creation is standing by, they're not entering and we jumped up. Others are sitting in the fence looking, okay, we don't want to go. And here we are. Allah Azza wa Jal said, Innahu kana zaluman jahula. That human beings, they have been unjust to themselves. They do not know the seriousness. They're ignorant of the consequence. Now we are in those situations. Now it's no use saying, oh, why I am here. You are here because you want to be here. And what this challenge is, but do you exactly chose actually this thing? No one forced you to choose. You chose, your spirit, your ruh. This body is like a space suit Allah has given you to live in this space of the dunya. But the inner person have done that really. So you can't say my suit doesn't remember what I did yesterday. Why would your suit remember? My coat does not remember what I did yesterday. Coats and clothes don't remember. It is the you who remember what you did yesterday. Similarly, this is the spirit which has taken the covenant, not the bodies. Bodies are clothes. Bodies are outfit, suits for the spirit. So Allah has created a suit. Like we make clothes for body, Allah has made a clothing for the spirit. One of it is called body. It's an earthly body. So this was the scenario. Now Allah is saying that you've done injustice to yourself. Zuluman, zulm kiya, or jahalat, yani didn't know. Okay, now the person have done wrong to themselves. He doesn't know how to deal with this situation now. He doesn't know how to actually get out of this situation now. He's put himself in difficulty. Allah did not say put yourself in this difficulty. No, you put yourself into difficulty. There will be challenges. Now, if Allah has sent us from there to deal with this situation, it would have been actually fine from Allah's point of view. We selected. We made our choice, though Allah sent us. We didn't say give us this power, anything whatsoever, or any ammunition, or any weaponry, or any manual, or anything. We said, yeah, we can do it. Now imagine human being coming on the face of the earth. There is no revelation. There is no wahi. There is no guidance. He just left on his natural state that now you deal with the situation. How difficult it would have been. That's what we have done zulm upon. That is the zulm we had done upon ourselves actually. That was what we chose really. Try to understand. Maybe you also know this story also from surface and superficially, and because we keep mentioning, but have not realized what's really in there. So that's why we say that knowing this path, once you will know that you even do not know what we did in the world of spirits, let aside the other path to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. ये जो अभी बता रहा हूँ मैं, इस तरह की डेप्थ में आपको समझ होनी चाहिए कि what's really the path is. अभी तो समझने कुछ भी नहीं बयान किया उसके बारे में. This is just one incident I'm mentioning. So the mentors and the teachers and the people who, mashallah, do Dabbagh, they should have these. People can question, oh, I didn't say put myself, what I have put myself in actually there. I didn't say to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, send me there, why I am here, and in this difficulty, etc., etc. And it's as though people think that they have been wronged, or actually in reality they have been unjust. Allah is not saying that. Allah is saying, okay, if you don't take, you're fine. Now I have taken this upon myself. And I have taken upon myself in the sense that I am sent on the face of the earth, no guidance, no prophet, and nothing. That is the zulm which I have done. And how would I then deal with this situation? No revelation, no, Allah will leave me and shaitan and dunya to deal with. And whatever naturally I know, good, bad, that's it. That's what I chose. That's what I chose. That's what I wanted to do. And Allah said, Innahu kana zuluman jahula. You have done zulm. And you have proven to be ignorant. Okay, then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, okay, I'll do favor upon you now. You've done zulm upon yourself. You have not considered the consequences and what it entails really. So it was the fadl of Allah. Allah said, okay, you've chosen to be in this situation. So let's say a person somehow ends up in enemy territory, or he exposes, let's say, to a place where a very dangerous kind of viruses, more than coronavirus, and you've done this because of your own ignorance, you didn't know, and you're just being reckless, and the government sees that you are now in that island trapped, and they send you weaponry, they send you certain medicines, they send you certain suits to cover you, they send you certain vaccination, they send you certain manuals to deal with in that island with all those actually things. Now this is the favor of the government upon you. Because the government did not say you go there and put yourself in difficulty in midst of all these gangsters and all this warfare and things, etc. When you've been there, the king being merciful to you, he said, okay, he put themselves in difficulty, didn't know, so let's give them the weaponry, protection, guidance, and so that at least they can survive, and they can survive well. That is the situation. We put ourselves actually on the face of the earth, looking at those consequences, things, yeah, Allah will deal with it. Allah says, subhanahu wa ta'ala said, now you've been unjust to yourself now. But He is God Almighty, He is Allah, He is Ahlul Taqwa, Ahlul Fazl, Ahlul Maghfirah, Ahlul Ahsan, God of mercy and Rahmah and Fadl and Ihsan. He said, okay, this person, these beings, these foolish, talking about ourselves, prophets were free from that. They were actually sinless creation. So I'm not talking about them, it is talking about the creation, us, other than the Anbiya Ikram. Because they, by default, their soul, their spirits were different.